who had the opportunity to listen to the wake up call today? I mean, oh, good, because I took a lot of things from the wake up call, and like the highlights from.
I was like, not even a minute.
I was kind of, as much as I want you guys to do the person like that type of stuff. I was a little happy to hear that because I did take exactly what she said and put it into the call form. So Shalene Johnson was on the wake up call, and I don't know if you guys know this. I think I was talking about it before they even mentioned it. But so Shalene, they noticed that the infomercials side of things, we used to have 7 out of the top 10 infomercials on TV, right? And so they know all those numbers and everything. I'm just going to mute you guys, so just unmute yourselves if you're wanting to chat. I just get distracted usually. But so excuse me. Yeah, infomercial. Okay. So with the infomercials, they noticed that there's been a decline in purchases from infomercials and stuff like that. And this is like the geek social media side of me, but I'm so interested in this because so Shalene's decided to reshoot her Pio infomercial in Snapchat form. So I haven't seen it yet, but whatever she did, like she just wanted it to be more like, you know how Snapchat's like really raw and you talk to camera and stuff like that. So her son, I took that training with him I was talking about it last week, and he did his training promo video the same way in Snapchat. So they found that Shalene's Pio commercial, the new one, went to #1. Main reason probably being because it's relatable and more like social media like, and people are, connecting with that more than like a professional video put together. That being said, so she was on the call, the wake up call this week, and sorry, I didn't know if we were chatting. All right, so she was on the wake up call this week because Carl wanted her to talk about the way to share this freaking amazing promotion that we have going on in a way that's not salesy, right? So I'm going to share my screen with you. I do have a couple announcements first, and sorry about the first page of them because I realized that I didn't put that slide in, and then hold on. Why do I always forget how to share my screen? It's like right there. Okay. Di, can you see this? Okay, I'm gonna make it big. So, again, I don't know how to do that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do you guys see the little heads, your heads in the screen, or no? Do I only see that? Because your heads like block a certain part of the screen. Anyways, okay. So let's see. Some announcements we have coming in the near future. If you're going to Summit, you're going to want to know, well, the first thing, which I have up here, even though it says 5, the parties at Summit are the best, right? And you don't want to miss them, but you have to earn your way in. And now's the time to start earning. So like last year, we got into the Billy Idol concert. Like that's a Success Club party. And guys, they only let people who make it into the parties and everything. And it's a really big deal. So the year before that, we had a Stars and Stripes party, and they had live band. And then when we were in Vegas, we had a I don't know what the word is, it wasn't glitter, but we all had to wear like shimmery things, and it was at the MGM pool, and it's just awesome. So you really want to get into the parties. It's just a good time. It's you earn it, and it's a very different feel than the mass of Summit. Like I know all of you haven't been there yet, but it's just a shit ton of people just like flowing through, and the parties are like more exclusive and cool. So anyways, in the month of April and May, if you hit Success Club both months, and you need a minimum of 20 points. So that's total. And so say you only got 7 in April, then you need to get, 13 in May, combined over both months. So you and a guest will receive an exclusive invitation to the Success Club party at Coach Summit. So they're always a good time, free food. I don't know how they'll top the Billy Idol thing, but hopefully they do. Anyways, so just work at it this month and next month to get your invite to that. I've never missed one, I don't think. Yeah, no, I've never missed one. And I'd be really disappointed if I did. So that's your information there for that. Success Club 5 in April, you get the backpack. branded backpack. I wish they showed us a picture of it. So right now I have a backpack, a Beachbody branded backpack that I got at the New Leader Conference, and I take it everywhere. I love it. So I want a new backpack. And that's how you get it, is just all you have to do is hit Success Club 5, guys, in the month of April, and it's yours. And then I don't want to read this whole change to the portion control eating plans, but I just will tell you that it's in the back office or FAQ. They're just made a couple tweaks to the plan. It's things that people usually have questions on. It's the treats, or the coconut milk be yellow. They made some changes to that, and more to. I remember, like, if people are like, "What if I have this treat?" and it's like, I'm like, well, that's two yellows. And they're like, well, why not a red? It's got protein. Or, now it's making more sense. They made changes to it. So go check it out. You can find it in the back office, guys. There's always new updates back there. Once you sign into your back office to the right, it will tell you everything new that's going on. That's where I found this. So moving on. This weekend is Super Saturday. Just gonna mute. Okay. And if you're not coming to Boston with us, and well, even if you're in the Boston area and you don't have a ticket, we can probably find you a ticket at this point. People are just not able to go anymore and stuff like that. So let me know. If you're not in the Boston area, find out where the closest one to you is and get there. I'm excited to hear what they have to say on this one. We're going to find out the new Shakeology flavors. I'm hoping. I don't think they wouldn't tell us at this one. I don't know if we're going to find out where we're going. Internationally, we might find that out. And probably the new programs that are being released, the new super trainer, a lot of good information for this one. I'm more excited for this one than I have been for Super Saturday in a long time. So interested to see what happens there. And then the big deal going on this month, guys, I almost shat my pants when I heard this, because I already thought that $199 for the All Access Pass Challenge Pack was a good deal. I never in a million years thought that they were going to reduce it or make a sale price of $160. That is freaking amazing. I'm sorry. It kind of even it's just weird that they're even doing it. So we really do have to take advantage of it and let everybody know, because if I was your friend and you didn't let me know about this, I'd probably be pissed at you. For $160, your customer's going to get every single Beachbody program ever made and anything released in the next year, streamed to whatever device they use to play them. They're going to get 30 days of Shakeology, which alone would be $129. They're going to get the Portion Fix program. So it's a book. It's kind of like the 21-day fix. It's just without the program. It gives you the containers. It tells you how to use them and all that good stuff. They get the discounted shipping. They get you as their coach. And guys, it's all for $160 freaking dollars. That's just insane. It's a really good price. You could go to someone on the street and tell that, I'm sorry, it's just a really good deal. So let everybody know. And that's exactly what we are going to talk about tonight. So how to let everybody know. So the first thing that I wanted to do was go out and just put out this big, challenge pack picture and be like, you're getting all this for $160. And, but that's a sure way just to turn people off real quick, just because people don't like to be sold to. They don't like it. They want to be shared with, but they don't want to be sold to. Even though, we're not trying to sell them, we're just really excited about this price. I know that I am. It's just, to them, it does feel that way. So I'm going to share with you some suggestions that Shalene told us about on Monday's wake-up call. And I'm actually going to walk through with how to do exactly what she told us to do. So all right. So how do we share this badass news with our potential clients? Not by selling. People just don't like it. It's about sharing, like I said. So we got to share a story. That's how you're going to connect with these people. So the thing that Shalene said on the call was, she was talking about live stream, but we can even take it a step further. So think about this in any post that you do. So what she did was she challenged everybody to do 5 live streams over the next week. And every single one, you're going to tell a different story. You're going to connect with people. And we're going to walk through that, exactly how to do that. But so let's think about some pain points that you might have dealt with before finding Beachbody on demand, or, the programs at home, or, streaming to your device, or whatever it may be. And these were some of mine that I just wanted to bring up. So I Did you hate going to a crowded gym? Yes, I hated going to a crowded gym. Did packed classes give you anxiety? Absolutely. I used to go to the gym on the treadmill and I'd see the people lining up for the class, and I would see like they couldn't even move. I don't know if it was just because it was like 6 o'clock, but I was like, oh my God, that is anxiety. Like just looking at them gave me anxiety. Um, do you not know what to do when you get to the gym? I had no idea. I would walk/run on the treadmill and then do some like bicep machines, and that was it, and thought that was going to give me a workout. Um, did you work out, but you had no idea about nutrition? Because we all know that no matter how good your workout is, if you go home and have crappy nutrition, you're not going to get any results. Do you hate other people watching you work out, whether it be just people you think are judging you or dudes just like watching you in yoga pants, whatever it may be, or vice versa? Is that one of your pain points? Was the gym just too far away, or did it take too much time to get there? Were you going but not seeing the results because you didn't know how to create a workout program for yourself? Like I said earlier, did you not have a babysitter for your kids, or were you just embarrassed to go to a gym because you felt like you were so out of shape and lacked the knowledge that you were just intimidated to go? Those were some of my pain points before I found the Beachbody programs, and especially now with the All Access on Demand Challenge Pack. So once you know your pain points, and I would suggest you think about it and write them down, you're going to put them into story form, and not just one story. You're going to take several ones and tell a different story each day. And the way that you do that, Shalene gave us a very, I'd take a picture of this. Maybe this is exactly what she told us to do. And I just wrote it down, and they're good things. So you want to grab their attention, the people's attention, in the first 10 seconds. How do you do that? Well, say something that will pull them in. And I'm going to go through that after, so I won't try to make one up right now. And then tell the story, detail the problem, and then what's the moral of the story? Show them what's possible if they take action, compare the price to something else, and then give them a call to action. So I actually went through and took one of my pain points, and I just pulled apart her little steps here, and did it so that you guys can have an example of what I mean, because this is going to be key for sharing this amazing challenge pack and getting people to be aware and to take notice in what you're doing. And this can move forward in all aspects. Even when this price goes up, this is how you should be writing all of your posts, especially when you're planning them around, a challenge group or coaching opportunity or something like that. All right. So my first pain point was I hated going to a crowded gym. So I crafted a post that I would write to share with you guys, and I pointed out the different things. So my first line is, I got a picture online. So I would either get a picture online, or if I was doing a live stream, I would just put in the title, "Holy Chaos, who else hates going to a crowded gym," as my live stream title. But say this was a post, I would get like some meme or crazy ass crowded gym pic, and this is what I would write. "Holy chaos, who else hates going to a crowded gym?" I remember one time I was so pumped to get myself to the gym. I finally made the decision that I was going to get my shit together and start working out and being healthy. I brought my gym clothes to work, a bottle of water, sneakers, and I was pumped. When I got there, it looked like the freaking Hunger Games. People were stocking machines, waiting for others to get off. When I finally got on the only open treadmill, it didn't work. And when I got to a working one, I had to cut my workout short because I could feel people waiting behind me to jump on, and it made me really uncomfortable. Let's just say that day I didn't get much of a workout, and to be honest, it discouraged me from going back the next day. It wasn't until years later, when I started using at-home workout programs, that I finally started making the right changes. All right, so the first part, as you can see, grab their attention. Holy chaos in capital letters, then ask them a question. The middle part, I'm telling them a story and detailing my problem, which was people were stalking me on the treadmill. They were making me uncomfortable, and I didn't like it, or the machines were broken. And then in the bottom, I'm showing them what's possible if they take action. And I continue to on the next page, where I say, when I finally got all access on my work, I meant to say all my workout issues disappeared. There was no crowded gym that I had to rush to, and no equipment stalkers. On top of that, I actually learned how to work out. Each program comes with a schedule to follow, so I know exactly what to work on each day. I was able to access my programs from anywhere with the internet, making it easy to still work out when traveling or if I felt like doing it outside. I needed very limited equipment, just a few weights from Target, and I saved a ton of time that I would have used traveling to and from the gym. On top of that, it came with a whole nutrition program, a meal portion container system, and 30 days worth of a health shake, which was crucial since I had no idea what or how to eat for health and weight loss. I was learning what it took to get results and be healthy on my own terms, and it worked. Not only is it something I enjoy, but I'm actually getting results. I was paying $20 a month at a gym, and that which came with no, obviously I need to write better, which came with no program to follow, no nutrition plan, no personal coach to help me, and no promise that I would even get to use the equipment that I wanted to. That is $240 a year. That compared to everything I get in the all access pass for $160 works much better for me. So again, I'm doing the pain points up top, just saying like, and then I'm showing what's possible with the all access pass, how that solved my issue and the problem that I legit had in the past, and then on the in the bottom there, I'm comparing the price to something else. So instead of being, and you don't even have to write for $160, it works much better. But compare it to something else. So yeah, for $240 a year, I'm getting, and that's one of the lower end gym memberships, right? It's not a Boston Sports Club or whatever. It's freaking Workout World. And I'm going to a gym. The machines were always gross or broken or legit. After work at 5:30 p.m., I had to stock machines and people were like breathing on me and it was gross. I didn't get a personal trainer. Nobody showed me a program that I could do that guaranteed I was going to, work the parts of the body I was supposed to. I didn't get a nutrition plan, didn't get any nutrition advice. I most definitely didn't get 30 days of Shakeology. And I didn't get a coach or whatever. So, and it was $240 a year, which is way more than the all access pass, which you get all of those things. So yeah, that's how I crafted the post in the way that Shalene said. And the good thing about this is, guys, you can take this one post, this one pain point, and do that, first of all, for several others. Like at the beginning, I had several. I could do that each day, tell a story each day for a different thing. But then, at the end, you want to give them a call to action. So you would say, does this sound like something that will work for you? And Angie, you know this one. Then I recommend joining me with the All Access Pass in my next fitness challenge starting on April 10th. And it's not supposed to be smaller there. I apologize. Send me a message ASAP or comment below to reserve your spot. So I'm giving them a date. I'm giving them a call to action. I'm giving them a recommendation. And then, so moving forward though, the best part is that you can take the story that you wrote, right? That one story, which took you, that's your one day, and you can spread that out on multiple platforms. So say the first one was a Facebook Live video. Then you take exactly what you wrote in the live video, and maybe you take a different photo, like one that's proper, picture for Instagram, which would be like flashy or, bright or, something like that. And you write a story there. Same story, maybe shorter in a different form because Instagram's a little different. Or maybe you do the video on your personal page and then do a post with a picture and the writing on your like page. Same story, just a different format. And then maybe you decide to take that same story again and write a blog post about it and then tweet that blog post. You can spread the same story and use it on several different platforms, whatever it is that you use. And so you can, because a lot of people don't want to come up with a million ideas. And this is just one day, right? One story. And there you go. You have several different posts that you can turn it into. And then the next day, you're going to do it again for another pain point all week long, 2 weeks until you reach your Success Club goal, because people need to see things more than once. Okay. And by telling a story, you're not selling them every day and saying, oh my God, you have to buy this, even though they should because it's freaking amazing, but you're telling a story that they can relate to. People want to feel something. It's not like deals that necessarily get people to join you. It's, connecting with them and being like, yeah, that's how I feel. Maybe that could work for me too. So you have to share, whatever stories that come to your mind. For me, it's it's the stories of fighting people for, the treadmill or going and just walking on the treadmill and then ended up watching like Law and Order and then being like, oh, it's over, I'm gonna get off now, and like not really even burning any calories. Or there's a bunch of stories I can have about why I didn't like to work out at the gym, or excuses why I didn't go. It was too cold out. I wouldn't go if it was like raining, or maybe you forgot your sneakers at home and you don't want to go all the way home before work. There's so many reasons and stories that you can tell to share with people why the All Access Pass is such an amazing deal and something that they should participate in. But just make sure that you have something you're inviting to at the end of each thing. So, if you don't have a challenge group, get a challenge group and you have a date set for them, so that you can get them to join you as well. Now, that's all I have in the sharing sense. But do you guys have any questions or want to share anything or talk about, something? Now, I don't know if you were on the Dream Team call last night. I know Angie was. You guys should check that out. I'm going to share the link as soon as I get it with you guys. MJ Durkin, I think his name is. He was on there, and he's a trainer. He used to train for Beachbody Corporate, and he gave some really good suggestions about how to win, how to win a sale, how to grow your team, just in wording. And one of the things that he suggested was, hold on, let me see what you wrote. Yeah, great tips. Yeah. So one of the things he suggested was, and you noticed he did, throughout the whole call, he was practicing what he preaches, I could tell, because he asks a lot of questions. He'd say something awesome. He'd be like, now in this call, I'm going to tell you how you can get 7 people to join your team this month. And then he'd say, do you think that's something they'd want to hear, Melanie? And that's totally like a way I think that you would talk to a potential client. Now, you could say something like, I have something that I could share with you that would help you reach all of your health and fitness goals. Is that something you'd like to hear about, or something like that, and people are always like, yeah, kind of gives you permission. He talks about getting permission. So then it kind of takes the weight off of you for feeling like you're hounding people, or when really you're just sharing with them something that's so important. And the main thing that he suggested that stuck with me was, at the end of talking to somebody, or when somebody tells you, what they want, their health and fitness goals or whatever, he would say, can I make would it be okay if I made a suggestion? Is that what he said? And they'd be like, yeah. And I suggest that you get the All Access Pass that's on sale for $160 this month. It comes with a nutrition plan, every single workout. It comes with me as your coach. I have a challenge group that I can add you into. It has the portion fix container so you can get a hold of your nutrition. And it's all of this stuff, 30 days of Shakeology. And honestly, that's what I would recommend. But you ask them first. Can I make a recommendation? Actually, that's what he said. So I'll share the link in the group and you guys can check that out. Definitely some good tips in how to talk to people, because it's something, we aren't salespeople. We're all here because we love the products. They worked for us. So we don't know how, I don't know. I only know from what I study and look up on YouTube. So definitely check him out. He made some good suggestions. Anything that anybody wants to share? So when I was writing this video or this call today, and I was writing that post for you guys, I had made a video of me working out, and I was going to share the on-demand thing, and I was just going to put it over music. And I was like, I kind of like the post that I wrote to share with them, so I'm going to use that in my video. And so instead I did a voiceover and read exactly what I read to you guys, but I made it flow better in my video, and told a story in my video rather than just put it to like workout music. So if you want to check that out, on my page, I posted that earlier. Nobody wants to chat. Who's going to Super Saturday? Sandy, you coming? Good. And Maria, guys, Maria's coming. New coach, she's coming to Super Saturday. Yay. All right, so if you are coming to Super Saturday in the Boston area, I read the list of things that they're going to do. It says at the end they're going to have a Q&A with coaches and the raffle prizes. If I have a feeling they're going to go longer than they say, because that's usually what happens. If that's the case, I'm gonna leave at the Q&A and head to have lunch. And I would love for you guys to join me it's a healthy restaurant in the area, just so we can hang out and get something to eat, because we're gonna be hangry. That being said, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Did you find that helpful in writing a post and sharing the All Access Pass? Yeah. Now try it every single day. Tell a different story. Um, yes, they're doing the workout, but before they're doing it before the program, so it's not at the end. Yeah, it can be all sweaty and stuff. Actually, I recommend if you're coming to this one, the workouts get really crowded, and sometimes like I get pissed if I make that my workout for the day. I'll be pissed because you don't get much of a workout if it's a crowded thing like with Autumn. So I'm going to use that as a secondary workout and probably take a lot of photos. So if you are somebody that's gets pissed if you don't get a good workout, do it before you go. Just saying. Um, yeah. All right. So I challenge, this is my call to action to all of you guys, okay? For the next 2 weeks, I want you to every single day tell a different story on your page. You don't have to write a call to action at every single one, at the end of every single one, because that might trigger people, but definitely 3 times a week at least. Maybe even once a day if you want to make it ballsy, okay? But tell a story about exactly what we just talked about for the next 2 weeks. And if you don't hit your Success Club goal doing that, then I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, I made a post today, kind of along the same lines of like I make a, at the very beginning, I actually used I highly recommend you read this at the very beginning of it, and it was like the very top of it, I got, oh no, and I highly recommend you read this.
Did you
And
get
at the
more
bottom at the bottom I've got, and throughout it I've got various questions about, is it okay, whatever, things like that, asking them, nobody's actually responded to it, but that doesn't mean I won't post again.
Yeah, you guys, you got to keep trying. Now, here's the thing. If you're not interacting with people throughout the day, if you're not interacting on other people's pages, on other people's posts, sending messages, adding new friends, and starting conversations, then not only are you not going to keep increasing your potential challengers base, but Facebook's going to hide you because they're going to think that you're, I don't know, I was going to say selfish, but that's weird. They're just going to think that you're not interactive on Facebook. So they show people that are interacting with other people. So that's part of how I stay relevant and in people's news feeds is going through their pages and clicking like and commenting, sending personal messages, adding 3 to 5 new people a day at least. And yeah, sometimes making a post that makes them interact, like voting. You know what I mean? Voting on something. Hey, I want to get new workout shoes. A or B? Like, do you like these ones or these ones? Just make it simple for them. A or B? Because one of the things we learned last night on the call as well is that people need a little direction. Okay. They definitely need some direction. So that's what the call to action really is, because people, I was talking to somebody today who I was trying to walk through sending me something through Google Documents, and so I said, and we couldn't figure out how to do it, except I was like, oh, okay, share the link with me. I'm like, go here and then copy that link. And then it was like 10 minutes and she didn't write back or anything. And she's like, I'm like, did it work? And she's like, oh, I was waiting for the next step. And I'm like, paste the link in the comments and press send. Like I didn't think I needed to do that, but we do, sometimes we do. So it's very important to have call to actions. I forget why I was saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of, throughout the day I'll be like on my phone, I'll just go through on the news feed and I'll randomly pick out people on my news feed and I'll comment on their stuff, and I'll like a whole bunch, and then I actually do the add friends thing every day. Mind you, I lose them pretty much as fast as I do getting them. So.
Yeah, that happens to me too. Sometimes, guys, it's not necessarily people unfriending you. A lot of people are getting off Facebook. And when they deactivate their accounts or, rest their accounts, it takes one away from you. So But yeah, storytell and consistently for the next 2 weeks. Get creative if you're making a post, it's not a video. We want bright photos, eye-catching photos, and not just here's my Shakeology kissy face. Get creative, show your personality, show people why they should choose you and why they can connect to you. Like, what makes you unique? What makes you you? Are you passionate about rugby? Are you a teacher? Do you have a 5-year-old that's really cute, or a 6-year-old? What are you into? Is it nutrition? Do you like to cook? Maybe you overcame, or this helped you to overcome a problem like anxiety or something like that. Whatever it may be, just share that with people and put those things in your story so they can connect with you and get to know you a little better. Don't be afraid of using the live stream. Maybe even try doing one a day. I've been noticing that posts without a photo and just text have been coming up in my feed more often. So maybe if you want to get some interaction, you write choose A or B in a text form, without a photo, or just keep trying different things and see what works, and whatever works, you do that more. Sound good? You guys are quiet tonight. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go get to work. Let's pretend we stayed on the call till 10, and now go tell a story on your page. This is a perfect time to post for people. It's 9:30 on the East Coast. People, 9:30, 10 is a great time, at least for my market. So go and tell a story. Okay? And everybody try to get to Super Saturday. If not, we will, be sharing a lot from the Boston one. I'm excited to see. Does anyone have any guesses for what flavor is Shakeology? Let's hope it's like vegan peanut butter double chocolate chunk or something. Yeah, vegan. Yeah, it probably well, there's going to be two, so one of them probably will be vegan vanilla.
Caramel would be good.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not.
I like the peanut butter idea though, but caramel would be good too. Coconut would be good too.
I remember getting like
yeah.
a test thing, like so they send every so often they'll send certain coaches like a survey to see what you would like, and one of mine was about different Shakeology flavors a while ago.
Oh yeah, I did one too like that. What kind of flavors would you like?
Peanut butter was in there, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it was though. All right. Go make your post, go tell a story, go be freaking badass and just own it. And guys, I want us all to be rocking those backpacks this month. So let's make that happen. This is the best month to do it, especially.
Is it 5? Is it Success Club 5?
Yeah. 3 people who you're going to give. How much is the all access pass? Like how much? $7,000 probably worth of shit. Okay.
Yeah.
$160. That's crazy. If they don't take that, they're just crazy. So get out there and share that with as many people as you can, and watch the replay of the Melanie's call. I'll post that, and I'll post this one, and let's get out there and do our thing.
Cool.
And it is true about the personal trainers do get $100 an hour.
At least.
Oh yeah, I pull in a lot of money as a personal trainer. Easy.
Yeah. So, yep. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Peace.
Bye.